everyone, welcome to the African Duchess show. Hello? Yeah. So now I'm sure you can hear me. Welcome again to the African Duchess Show. We're still on the issue of cyberbullying. That's the topic for the day. The topic for the day is cyberbullying. And as I was speaking from the intro, then what?
All right, I'm gonna mute my mic. Can you hear me, Ruby?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You have no. You have no. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Oh, okay, yeah, I can hear you. Somehow, whenever you're by yourself now, you have no sound. So I'm gonna mute my mic and let you do your show. Somehow, when you're by yourself, you have no sound. I don't know why that
Mm.
is. I don't. Some of you on your phone, you gotta go into your settings or something. I don't know. But when you're by yourself, you have no sound. But
Yeah, I figured when I'm by myself, the sound connection is quite really hard.
yeah, yeah, because you're good now. But when somebody's with you, your sound is clear. It's just when you're by yourself. When you're by yourself, your sound is not there. So I don't know why that is. It's something to do with your phone settings somehow. I don't know. Because as soon as somebody joins you, your sound is great. It's when it's like if I go away, your sound will be no more. It'll be no more sound. So I don't know why that is. I've got no I've got no clue. So, yeah, so I left that other show. Come join you on yours to make sure you had sound. I see you didn't have any sound again, so I'm gonna mute my mic and let you do
Okay,
your
that's all
thing,
right.
and I'll join you if
Okay,
you need.
thank you.
You know, if you need some backup, I'll be happy to join you. But mute my mic and let you do your thing.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much. All right. So, if you're joining in, this is the African Duchess Show with your host, Rumbi Zayahana Musopa from Zimbabwe in Southern Africa. And today we are talking about cyberbullying because it's one of the reasons as well why many teenagers, why many young adults, why many um, peers, friends, family members of ours are committing suicide. People are being bullied on the internet through social media. A lot of things are happening. And while when you are in love, all right, one of the most commonest ways of cyberbullying is well when people are in relationships, when people are in their entanglements, well, people will be sharing nude pictures, people will be sharing certain pictures, well, they're not so appropriate in the public eye, and they'll be showing certain parts of our bodies, like our breasts, our penis. It'll be showing certain parts that are quite sensitive to the public eye. So the moment you and your person break up, or the moment things go sideways, that is So the moment that you guys break up or things go sideways, well, that is when the whole world will start to know the things you were sharing. And I was speaking earlier on that cyberbullying is not just about these nude pictures going around in the public arena. Cyberbullying really goes and covers a lot of aspects. And I was speaking earlier on, and as I was defining what cyberbullying is, and I said that cyberbullying is when someone chooses to use the internet, um, mostly the social media platforms like the Instagram, the Facebook, the Snapchat, the Twitter, LinkedIn, so many accounts. So many social media platforms are now available nowadays. So they will use this to harass, to threaten, to embarrass, or to humiliate you in public, right? And usually they will be targeting you because, well, maybe you would have done something, either good or bad, because people will never stop talking whether you're doing good or they're doing bad. So, cyberbullying as well. Um, it also includes public shaming, like body shaming in public. And cyberbullying is becoming a serious problem because if one does not communicate what they're going through, that is why people are ending up committing suicide. Because you know what, tomorrow they don't want to go to school. Let's say it's a teenager, they don't want to go to school tomorrow, and they will give an excuse that, well, maybe they are sick. They will give an excuse that, well, maybe if it's a girl, that maybe they're on their menstrual, or they just give certain excuses, not to go to school because they are afraid of their bullies at school. They are afraid because some of these bullies, they are from their classmates, they are from the schools they go to, even from church. Cyberbullying is happening everywhere, worldwide, in Africa, in Southern Africa. It's happening everywhere. It's happening over right about the world. Cyberbullying has become very common. And as I was doing this research on the topic cyberbullying, I was astonished because it seems like girls are now more um, cyber bullies, right? Because, well, girls are quite vocal. They are quite when it comes to non-physical things, that is what girls will really put out their strength in. So, well, when it comes to non-physical things, we will be talking about this online communication. And, well, girls, I'm shocked, they are now more cyber bullies than the guys. So,
Romy, can you hear me? Is it
yes,
is your camera working, sweetheart? Are you having a bad hair day? Can you turn your camera on for your audience?
they are not lights. So the light you will see only is the one coming from my laptop, and the rest of the room
Okay, okay. Are
is
you
not light.
okay? Okay, okay. Don't
Hello?
worry about it. Just stay there. Okay, okay. You said you're your laptop.
I'm using my phone, but
Okay,
I'm using the light from the laptop because there's no
okay.
light in the room.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then okay. Then don't worry about it. Then. Everybody's got power outages. Spikes. Ruby's out. Okay, Ruby, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah. So back to the topic of today, still speaking on cyber bullying. And I was saying that it does not only touch on photographs or your leaked nude or sex tape videos, it goes beyond that. And we can also talk of harassment. Cyberbullying also goes deep, and we talk of harassment. And we're saying that, well, someone can really engage or participate in text wars or text attacks, and, well, people can really conspire to attack you on social media by harassing you. And, well, when bullies gang up on a victim, well, it won't end really well. Some of the things they will be texting, they'll be posting, be it rumors, they'll be posting threads, they'll be posting embarrassing information on social media. And, well, like I was saying, the disadvantage or the unfairness of the internet is that it keeps history. The internet never forgets. If you look for a video that was posted of you 20 years ago, I promise you will find it. That is just one disadvantage of the social media. It keeps everything. It keeps everything. And people tend to forget that some of the effects of cyberbullying are quite long term and they are long term lived. Unlike some of the things that we do against each other, they're short term lived, and there's a way around those.
Hold on, Ruby. Oh shit. Are you telling me if I decide to run butt naked across the park and then I try to delete that video, it still show up on the internet? Is that what you're telling me? People find my
Yeah,
butt naked body?
they
Oh,
will.
oh no! What am I gonna do? Oh, sweet Jesus, sweet white Jesus! Oh my God! No, I'm playing with you.
Yeah. So the internet never forgets, guys. It never forgets. So Another way as well, whereby people are being cyberbullied, we talk of impersonation. These are some of the things that are causing people to go through depression, to commit suicide, the issue of cyberbullying. Well, when you talk of impersonation, this is when um, someone can decide to, let's say, for example, they can change my online profile, right? And maybe they can include maybe sexual or racist or inappropriate things, right? Or they can develop a name scheme that is similar to mine. For example, I go by the African Duchess. So when you go talk of impersonation, that person as well can go as well by my name, the African Duchess. And well, they'll start posting news, they'll start posting resentful or hateful remarks while pretending to be me. And in some cases, well, that is very common in America. We talk of catfishing, right? The whereby someone can pretend to be someone else in order to lure or lead that person into a fake relationship. I know people who are quite most active in this, who just doesn't go into a fake relationship. At times, they can even steal money from you. I know so many victims from Africa right now, whereby they would um, do that whole cat. They go through the whole catfishing thing, but well, it's unlikely because they become unfortunate enough. They're Indians, right? Indian men who mostly do this to black African women. I'm not sure about the black American women, but Indians, they're Indians who target African women from Africa because, well, they think we are rich and whatnot. And then they start asking for money from you online. And imagine this is someone who you've never seen before. And well, there are some women really who would give handouts or who would give money to these men, thinking they will come to Africa to visit them, or thinking they would I don't know why you would give a stranger money, but well, this is now going beyond catfishing because this person you're giving or sending money to, before you know it, they will go off the radar and you will not find them, right? So some of these situations can be avoided, but well, I don't know why we continue to do this. And also, when it comes to impersonation, we do have um, people who still your identity, right? And they start going around on social media pretending and acting to be exactly as you. So, yeah, these are some of the people who are getting away with the tarnishing of your name, the tarnishing of your reputation, and they will not even link or fail to sleep at their homes because you know what? Hello? Okay.
Oh, I thought I was on mute. Okay. I thought I was on mute. Hold on. Hold on. Since I'm not on mute, I thought I was on mute. Okay, I thought I was still on mute. Okay. So you may tell me that black women in Zimbabwe are sending money to dirty ass Indian men who hate their ass? Indians are racist as shit. That's their culture. See, that's what I'm talking about, the ignorance of African people, the ignorance of not being educated and know world history, just being worldly. You got African women in Zimbabwe disturbed. Wow, man. Wow, wow. Oh my God. No. I'm gonna get an American woman smarter. They know Indians don't like them, so they go. It's not gonna work too much on an American woman. I'm sure they've been asked about an Indian, a black woman
Mm.
in America because they got more money than the women in Zimbabwe. So I'm sure they tried that scam on American women, the American black woman here, but they know American black women know Indians are racist and shit. So I think now that's
Yeah, they're
rare.
quite true.
That's rare. I've never seen a black American woman with an Indian woman. I mean, Indian man. That's
Mm.
rare as shit. I've never seen that ever. They know they racist. And black women in America think they stink. So black women in America don't. That's why I look at black women in America. If you stink or they think you stink, they're not messing with you. they think your they think your hygiene ain't on point. They're like, nah, them Indian men stink.
Yeah.
And I heard it over and over again. Indian, nah, they stink. They don't. They don't. They don't. I'm saying what African and Americans say. They say, nah, they don't wash their ass, man. They don't wash their ass, child. So go ahead, Ruby. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just said, my
Oh,
God,
good.
Zimbabwe women send money to dirty Indian men in India. Listen, you got the index. See how they treat black people in India. Damn, they don't like you. Shit. They're the most racist bastards on the planet. They might be more racist than the Caucasian. But that won't work in America. American black women like, nah, they stink. They don't smell good. So go, remember, you got it.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So I was still speaking on the issue of impersonation. If you are joining in on the African Data Show, we are talking on cyberbullying, and just now we were speaking on the issue of impersonation, how people are getting away with catfishing, and this is now going beyond catfishing as well because um people are now getting things stolen from just because one was pretending to be someone they're not. You will fall in love with someone and then you think they're a millionaire, whatnot and whatnot. And they'll be telling you, I'll come and visit you in your country, I'll do this for you. And imagine the lengths you will go to please someone who you haven't even met, guys. That is absolutely crazy. How do you impress? How do you want to impress someone who you've never seen? Like, how does that even work? But well, we are living in dire times. And also, when you talk about cyberbullying, we speak of video shaming. This is whereby they are people like your bullies, right? Your online bullies. Well, at times you can create an incident that will cause the victims to be quite upset or emotional. And then you know what they do? They will record you in your moment of weakness. And I think this is what they call cyber baiting, right? They bait you and then you fall for their trap. Because imagine you're really crying for real, but well, they take maybe a clip, you know, maybe let's say your milk is now dripping down your nose. You know, when you're crying, a lot of things will be happening. And you know what? They will post a video online, and before you know it, it will go viral. It will go viral. And the whole idea, they want to make you look stupid, they want to make you look confused, they want to make you feel less. Like they're saying people can't show their emotions and whatnot. And also, these some of these videos, they'll be very humiliating, guys. And like I was saying, the internet doesn't delete some of these things. So imagine your mucus is flowing down your nose and whatnot, and it's on the Instagram, it's on Google. You know, some of these things, like I'm saying, they are forever. So when someone tells you really to handle this kind of pressure, this kind of of bully, or being a victim. That is why people end up committing suicide. That is why the young teenagers, our young sisters, our young brothers, they are committing suicide. I know someone will say, huh? How can someone commit suicide just because a video of them was posted online? Well, people are different. People are different. People react differently to certain things, and there is no reaction that is called normal, and the reaction that is called so not normal. Someone can really get affected by cyberbullying. I know, well, typical African parents, they'll be like, how can you kill yourself? Or how can you be depressed over something that is online? Well, we are living in modernization right now. We are living in a world that is technologically advanced. It's not just the school where I am that the video will be circulating. You'll be surprised that even when you're boarding your commuter omnibus, your taxi, your Uber, people will be watching that video. Even someone in China, even someone who are at, I don't know, million miles away, they will be watching that video. So imagine just how much attention is now directed to you, you know, and the times you won't even know that someone posted a video of you while your mucus was coming from, imagine maybe you were crying, or maybe you had a fever, or maybe you had a what, and before you know it, it becomes a meme, you know, it becomes a meme, it becomes a joke, it becomes something that is quite really trending. So, guys,
It may be
this is
me,
a
Rumpy
very,
side, but you probably need. I think you need to turn up your mic a little bit. You're a little low, or maybe it's me. Can you guys hear Ruby side? I feel like her mic is low.
I think my volume is on maximum.
There you go. Yeah, it's like you whispering.
My volume is on maximum right now. Okay. So the issue of video shaming, whereby one is using their camera phone to video and later share that incident as bullying, and also it um could also, yeah, maybe at times they'll post a video whereby the victim is being slapped, being hit, being kicked, or being punched, you know. And well, like I'm saying, it's called cyber baiting. They will really plan, let's say, maybe to hit you up in the locker room, or for you to get angry just for you to retaliate. Then they beat you up, they beat your ass off. So yeah, this is also cyberbullying, because you know what? They will upload that video of you clearly showing your emotions or reacting to a um let's say to a certain argument or things that would have happened. So yeah, guys, cyberbullying is real. Your children are going through these acts, and they will never tell you. I promise you this one. There is no child who will communicate to their parents, to their sister, that this is what and what is going on. Because you know what, they'll be like, well, this they'll tell me that I'm being petty, but well, they're not being petty, they're just being honest and truthful. And the moment you talk about it and communicate, the moment your sister does not communicate about some of these things, it could really lead to depression, it could really lead to a loss of friends. Even they will lose interest in certain things that they used to love before. Because you know what, the moment they engage in normal children activities, the other kids or the other people, they will constantly have to remind them that you know what, you're not fit to be part of us. You are the guy who did this in the locker room. You are the girl whose towel fell off in the changing room. You are the girl who did what and what, and well, they just decide to themselves, but you know what, it's not worth it even going to school. And now another type of cyberbullying, we'll talk about the inappropriate photographs. This is the common one. I know most people, but thinking about this, this is the common one. The inappropriate photographs, whereby the news will be posted on sites and people will start sharing them, they'll be viewing, they'll be downloading. Well, when it comes to nude and sexted. These are the most, I tell you, viral things that can be on social media. They are so viral, and at times below your picture, below your video, people will send like a message, or they will tag you, and they will include really, really upsetting captions,
I will say,
maybe.
Rumi's I am the king of Zamunda. I do not want any cat fishing pictures. Please send me money, and then I will be able to date you. I am the king of Zamunda.
Ah, yes, Kit Kat. Where did you go? Okay, maybe it's having a bit of sound connectivity there. And so yeah, with the inappropriate photograph, and they'll be using the photographs to shame you online. They'll be calling you all the forms of names you can think of. Women actually, they are the ones who slut shame other women. And they slut shaming you. They'll be calling you all forms of names, whore, prostitute, what, and what. So yeah, the issue of inappropriate photographs, guys, don't do this to each other. I now have the real people that now adults are now doing this, are now doing this to each other. It can be friends who are revealing each other. It can be couples who are fighting each other. Even beauty queens, they're now doing this, right? Let's say Eugene Win, well, they will go to the length, they will go to the length, right? They will go to the length of digging deep into your secrets just to expose the nude of you. And we all know that the moment a beauty queen, your nude pictures are out in the open, then the moment you fail, be it to defend yourself or fight for yourself, you will automatically get dethroned. You will automatically get dethroned because it's a breach of contract. You can't have your dirty laundry out in the open. So yeah, people are really going all out just to harass and make them feel bad about themselves. And the cyberbullying is another reason why people are committing suicide. And also, we now have the web group. Right now, people are now creating websites. They are now creating blogs and posts to harass another person, right? And some of the questions on the polls may include, let's say, who's the ugly, who's the fairest, um, who smells, who is dumb, who is that. Imagine who some of these questions that are really offensive, some of the questions, that are not even appropriate. You can't even ask them. You can't even ask these questions to your own family or to your own friends. But while you enjoy doing this to another person's child, to another person's um, child, boy, girl, and family members, and people are really creating. It can even be a blog, you know, about the victim, and this blog will be very embarrassing. They'll be insulting, they'll be humiliating. Imagine developing your website with information that is insulting someone. People are going all ends just to send a message. They don't care about the long term effect of some of these. And also, they can post your nude, meme, or insulting comments about the victim. And also, they can even post the victim's pictures option and on, and then they can pin them even on their laptop. Imagine. people are doing crazy things. This issue of cyberbullying, yo, is just too much. And well, like I said, it's like for people who are in Africa, it's something that people really take lightly. The issue of cyberbullying, they really do take it lightly. Lightly, they really do take this lightly. And also, you need to take care. I always say, take care and look after your young sisters, your young brothers. Because you know what? The things they go through after being cyberbullied, they're a lot. At times, they're overwhelmed because imagine if a lot of kids, right, they've seen your nude pictures. Imagine you're only 15, you're only 16, you're only 18. At times, you start feeling an overwhelming because to you, you are saying the whole world now knows what is going on. And also the stress of dealing with cyberbullying, it can cause the victims to feel like the situation is now more to handle and they're only young and they don't know what to do. And this overwhelming, if it's not managed well, it would lead to other emotions arising. And we and we also talk of humiliation. You know, it's difficult to deal with humiliation. It's very difficult to deal with humiliation. And someone would say, you know what, there's no need to be humiliated because cyberbullying occurs in cyberspace. Online bullying feels permanent. Hey, that is not even the case. People need to know that once something is out there in the public, it's erasable. You can't, it's not erasable. You can't delete some of these things. You know, you can't delete. And because of the feeling of humiliated, people will feel exposed. Imagine everyone knowing that you have a butterfly tattoo on your left bum, you have this and whatnot on your right breast, on your people will be knowing everything about you. So yeah, and the humiliation even goes beyond that because when you've been cyberbullied, we'll talk of some of the nastiest posts, messages, text that can be shared with multiple of people. And well, guys, this can lead to an intense heaviness, an intense humiliation. So we really need to be in constant communication, in constant touch with our kids, with our peers, with our young sisters and young brothers. We need to know what is going on. And you know what? Even at times, we need to be involved in some of the social media platforms because if you're not involved in some of these media platforms, your child or your sister or your relative, they might be a victim of cyberbullying. But well, they know that their mother is never active on Instagram. Like me, for example, my mother is not active on almost all social media platforms. She's someone who keeps to herself. She doesn't care much about some of these things. So imagine she can never know what is going on. And yet I'm suffering. Maybe I'll be suffering and be eating myself inside. I don't even know what to do. And then I'll think, you know what? Let me just take this red killer. Let me just take this poison just so that I can get this over done with. So yeah, this is something that is greatly affecting and leading to some of these suicidal. There are people, you know, that commit suicide. Some of them are young, some of them middle age, some of them are quite old enough. And then you start asking yourself, why would they commit suicide? They live lavishly, they have everything, they're quite learned. Why would they commit suicide when they have with such a great when there's such a great future ahead of them? You'd be surprised. Maybe someone threatened them with nude pictures of them, or maybe someone threatened them with certain compromising pictures or certain compromising messages or information, because remember, we all back up our information on Google and other restricted sites and websites. Imagine if your phone got hacked today, what people would discover. So you'll be surprised that some of these people who have committed suicide is because of this issue we're talking of today, the issue of cyberbullying. And when someone's been cyberbullied, they will start to feel worthless, I tell you. Because cyberbullies, they always attack where you're most vulnerable. You can't even comment, you can't even defend yourself. That is how they want to leave you. They want to leave you feeling worthless. They want really to feel worthless. They want you to have an intense dissatisfaction about who you are. They want you to lose your identity. They want you to lose your soul. They want you to lose your innermost person, right? That is what cyberbullies do. And at times, one can respond to cyberbullying by harming themselves. They can start cutting up themselves because they want to feel an actual pain greater than the pain they're feeling inside. And also at times, calling people, I would say that calling people fit, not so good. Some of the people that just start body shaming on Instagram, on Facebook, the concussions, the things they will go through just so that people will not
But I feel bad, Ruby. So
visit.
I got charged with cyberbullying. I bullied a coon so bad on YouTube they took down one of my channels. He said something about me, so I roasted him, and he went back and told YouTube I was cyberbullying him, and they took down the channel. He, he, yeah, because that video I made about him was so good, was so comedic. I should have known he was gonna go to YouTube. Hey, because I destroyed him. I destroyed his image. So YouTube like say you're a cyberbully. I'm like, what? He made a video about me. I just made fun of him. They said, no, you're a cyberbully. We're taking the channel down. So I've been accused of cyberbullying.
Wow.
G-Man seen that. G-Man knows. G-Man seen that show. I had to rip this guy apart. I had to take him apart. If you're gonna come after me now, I'm funny. If I got a couple days to make a whole video about you, it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna destroy you. So that video hurt. Everybody said, "Hey, you see?" Everybody told him, "You see that video Keith made about you? Oh man, it's brutal." So he went to YouTube and told him I was cyberbullying him. So, so
Where was
back to
this?
you. Yeah, it's 2 years ago.
Okay.
It's a bigger channel. We had at that time we was up to 50,000 subs. Ruby's Eye. We
Well,
got so that was the first channel. We was up to 50,000 subs, and so this guy he was actually part of our channel. We made him a moderator, right? But he had his own channel, and so I was doing a show and he came in all crazy, talking crazy to people. I said, hey man, I'm talking crazy to people. I said, listen, you're gonna have to leave out, right? You have to go. So I blocked him just for this show. I don't think I was that bad. I just blocked him, right? So he decided to make a video about me blocking him, and everybody called, hey Keith, this goofball made a video about you. I said, a video about me? About what? All I did was block him. I said, hey man, calm down. Come back to the next show. He went to say, hey, ain't nobody blocked me, and I'm this and I'm that, and damn Keith ass, and somebody said Keith's not that smart anyway. He thinks he knows it all. Blah blah blah. So I seen the video, So I said, make a comedy skit out this thing. So I'm gonna make a comedy skit. So I had like a day to write material. Don't give me a day to write the material about you. I didn't know it was that brutal. People said it was. People said it was too brutal. People said it was too brutal. They said, Keith, you make somebody want to kill themselves. I'm like, nah, you know. He's the one made the video. I'm just responding using his video. I'm using his video. So I took his video that he was talking about me, and I made a comedy skit out of it. And it started going viral. That's the problem. That's how we were such a big channel. The video started going viral. So when it started going viral, he's like, oh, hell no. So he called YouTube on me and said I was cyberbullying his ass. I was like, damn, they came in there and took down my channel for that shit. So I don't never do no more videos about anybody. I just be quiet. Because if I get a day to write some material about you, I'm a scorch earth. You're not gonna survive where I'm going. If I got a day to write material about you, and I know you for a while, I'm gonna destroy you. It's gonna be funny as hell. You're not gonna recover. So that I wish I would have recorded that video. It was funny as hell. Everybody, oh, Keith, that shit was so funny. You got it back up. I said, no, I didn't know he's gonna call YouTube for me. Man, you should know you messed his whole YouTube channel up talking about that thing. So I know people, if you're gonna cyberbully, I wasn't cyberbullying, that's what they call it. I just was responding to somebody who made a video about me, and it was funny. It was real, real funny. It was real funny. And yeah, did I call him a homosexual? Yes, I did.
It went to that extent.
Yeah, I called him a homosexual. I said, look at this. I don't know exactly what I was 2 years ago now. Almost 3. I said, look at what this guy's got on. This man's 50 years old, looks like some kind of metrosexual. Homosexual. So he's got a date. He got a date with a man. I gotta stop the video because I got a date. I got a hot date. Ain't no woman dating this dude. But y'all look at this dude. This dude is clearly a homosexual.
Wow.
I said, this guy hasn't come out the closet yet. He's clearly a homosexual. I said, ain't no woman dating this dude. Look at his clothes. His clothes. This summer female would wear. But it was like an hour. I did like an hour and a half roast of them. So, oh man, it was really bad because it was good. I was like, man, this is awesome. had like a day to prepare. I started writing everything about this. This dude would call me, ask me questions. He's kind of goofy. So I said, man, if you felt bad about me blocking you, all you had to do was call me. Said, Keith, I felt a certain way. You didn't make no video. Then you made me have to respond, and I had to roast you. I had to roast you. So the dude's name, you can go check him out. If you ever get a chance, go on this guy's channel. Ruby, see, you know what I'm talking about. His name is Information Man. If you type that in YouTube, Information Man show, you'll pop him up. You'll see what I'm talking about. So I had to roast him. He left me no choice. His name was Information Man. He was one of my moderators back then. So he left me no choice but to roast his ass. And he went to YouTube on me, and they took down the channel. You're cyberbullying. I said, bullying? I told YouTube, he made a video about me. I'm just responding. Look, all I did was take his video from me. All I did was take his video, and used his video and responded to him talking about me. I didn't make another video. I just used his video and made a video of him talking. And I just started making jokes about him. I said, look at this homosexual. He's clearly a homosexual. Look at this man. Look at this man. I made a whole hour and a half long video. It was bad. It was funny. Oh my God. I said, I think he's kind of retarded too. So I said nothing worse than get a video made of you by a homosexual retard. So they got a retarded homosexual. Nothing worse than that. I said next time, guys, just call me. Don't make no videos about me. But that video was funny, so YouTube came and took it down and took down the channel. Like, oh man, what? So, so if you ever know, you want to know this type of information, man, so you'll see him. He looks like a whole homosexual.
Yeah, we'll look him up.
So he was like, King, you went too hard. You went too brutal, King. You went too brutal. I said, I didn't make a video about the guy. Shit. He talked about me.
You bullied someone, kid. You bullied someone, kid.
What did you say, Ruby?
I'm saying you bullied someone. You cyber bullied someone.
Shit, I loved it. I roasted the hell out of his ass. And shit, I know it's gonna be a punk. You a man? Don't go to Google, take down the channel, I'm bullying you. I said, hey, YouTube, that was his video. I just used his video talking about me. That's all I did was critique his video. I got a hot date waiting on me. Yeah, man. I got a man waiting on your gay ass. But I gotta end this video, family. I got a hot date. Listen, we don't want to know your homosexual activities. You know? That's private. Keep that to yourself. So I wish I did. I wish I would have recorded that video. That was some of the funniest shit in the world. But so don't do no cyber bullying on YouTube. They'll take your channel So people know if you make any video about me, you don't want me to do no monologue with you. You won't laugh. There's one thing I know. I'm funny. I'm not just smart. I'm fucking funny. I got a date to prepare anything on anybody. Oh my God. You know you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it.
There's a bit of sound coming from your background.
Oh, is it? Okay, let me mute myself. Go ahead, Rumble. You can finish up. Hey, Mr. Firebrain, what's up? Good show yesterday with Cammy, Mr. Firebrain. I wish Rumby was there, but Rumby's power was out. That was a very good, funny topic. It was fun and insightful. So let me mute my tablet.
All right. So back to the story of today, cyberbullying. I'm sure you've heard from kids that his channel was taken down. So it's that serious, guys. The issue of cyberbullying is that serious. If you're tuning in, welcome to the African Duchess Show with your host, Rumbisa Mzopa from Zimbabwe in Southern Africa. My apologies, guys, for my cam is off because there are no lights today. The moment it rains this side, the lights will be out. The lights will be out. So the lights are out right now. And today it went rain yesterday.
Hold on, let me ask one question, Ruby. Let me ask a question. How do you guys deal with so many power outages in Zimbabwe like that? How do you guys deal with that? That would drive me crazy. Huh?
You know,
I mean,
in Africa,
is it just normal?
things. We are used so much to these things. They're part of us. Since I was born, it's been happening. So it's part of us.
Okay, so because part of you, yeah, this is that's what people say. I ain't moved no Africa, no Zimbabwe, no power outages. I ain't got no air conditioning. I ain't got no. And family, yes, Zimbabwe has snacks. They got this, you might not get no AC, but they got snacks. But anyway, I don't. That's why. That's what's going on in Ethiopia. Why the white people are destabilizing Ethiopia. Ethiopia's building that dam, and they want cheap, reliable energy power that stays on, like all the Western countries. What Rumbi's is going through on a regular basis, we never hear about it here in America. That's unnatural. Have those power. You might have a power outage once every 3 years or something. You just would never experience it. So
Only 3 years.
yeah, once every 4 or 5 years or something. Yeah, we wouldn't have any. Yeah, Ruben. That power just like you do. It's unnatural around the world, even in parts of Africa. That's unnatural. I know, like I said, like I know in Rwanda, you barely ever have any power outages ever. Rwanda's almost ever, but Tanzania rarely too. Uh, uh, Kenya every now and then, but not like you got in Zimbabwe. That's just, I'm like, wow. So I want to know how do they deal with that? You always in the damn dark. And then in summertime where it's hot, you're in the dark and it's hot. Oh man, that's a revolution right there. You you you're in the dark and it's hot. Oh my God. People can't imagine that, Rumi. You can't get you could put that around a African American's mind. I'm hot and I got no lights all the time.
Yeah.
What?
I remember there was someone, I think from Canada, who was saying even the internet can never be out for more than an hour. People would start complaining, and I was
Oh
saying,
yeah,
what? It's
yeah,
only for an hour.
yeah.
Us, you can
Oh
go
yes,
for days
yeah,
and no one complains.
yeah, Roomba, yeah. Anything up for an hour in America? Shit. Yeah, they complaining. Somebody's out there. Somebody's out there fixing that power. Hey, you better get somebody else out here and fix this shit. I've been out power with 30 minutes. You crazy? Shit.
Well,
I've been
okay,
out.
the interesting part as well, this side is, well, people have faults from time to time, like electricity faults, but they are thieves as well. So these thieves, they steal the power lines. So at times when electricity goes out for a long time, thieves actually steal this power line. So they can steal the whole power line, let's say for your area, and you can go for a week or two or even up to three while they're trying to fix that. Because people are now okay, it's been going over for some time now. People do steal the power cables.
See, imagine the continent with all the resources has bad power. All these things are on purpose. You got Lake Victoria, right? I don't even like call it that shit. Victoria Falls. I don't even like call it that name after that no good white woman. Um, they could have built a power. They could have built a power station right there, and that and Victoria Falls generates enough power to power all of Zimbabwe cheap, efficiently. Why didn't they do it? It's just stuff like that I don't understand. You could have put a power station on Victoria Falls that would have generated power all throughout Zimbabwe, the same way we got Niagara Falls. That was one of the first power places they went to, the Niagara Falls here in New York, and that powered the whole New York and Pennsylvania, which is bigger than Zimbabwe. They did that almost 150 years ago. Stuff like that should have been done in Zimbabwe by sitting in the dark hours at a time. and then it's hot. That thing. I'm surprised ain't nobody dying from heat exhaustion or a heat stroke. Shit.
I think these are normal things to us. You will never die from heat and whatnot. Because we adapt, you adapt to what the environment is offering you.
Uh, See, if I was in Zimbabwe, I'd have to buy me a generator. Buy me a gen. Everything's overpriced. That's I look at everything's overpriced in Zimbabwe. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You got no regular power. The same shit that costs all this money in Zimbabwe costs you cheap as hell in Rwanda or Tanzania. I'm like, you got to be shitting me. The power's a problem. You're just not gonna get enough people in Zimbabwe to invest in it until they fix the power grid. I couldn't invest in no home. Not at those. They got American prices. You imagine paying an American home and your power's out, and I'm sitting there with a generator and I'm hot. No way. No damn way. I'm sitting there with. He told me to buy. Told me to buy a home for 100,000 US, or 90,000 US, and I'm in the dark. Somebody's getting messed up. I'm what? I'm sitting in the dark and I'm hot. Man, that's why they don't want no American black. They don't want no American black. That government's coming down. It ain't gonna be no nice. Hey, we'll wait. No, 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 no. This shit better get fixed immediately. In the 21st century, should nobody be sitting in no hot ass house in the damn dark. I don't care if you're in Africa or where the hell you at. That's a no-no. That's unacceptable. So, like I was telling, like in Uganda, it's very rare too there that they like to go out. Very rare. I was telling Maria about Zimbabwe. She said, "What really?" I said, "Yeah." Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, the power. If it starts raining, the power goes out. Wow. Unacceptable because they have all everything.
Okay. We seem to have lost pieces breaking up.
Doesn't
All right.
doesn't make sense.
Can you hear me?
And I'd be angry
If
and
you're
something has to be
breaking up.
done about it. Have you lived in
Hello,
Zimbabwe
hello.
in a hot house? What? You better
You're
get this shit
breaking up.
fixed. Get this shit fixed immediately. Talking about. They paid all this money for a house and I'm hot as hell. What? What? There's no way. No way. So that's what Paul Kagame said when he came here to the United States. He was in North Carolina. Law school. He was in North Carolina. He said, when you come back to Rwanda, you will have clean power. This like when Kagame was in, he was in his meet with all these Zungus in North Carolina a few years ago. Tell them to bring their manufacturer to Rwanda. Because everybody was talking about the power. He said, no, you won't have any power outages. You can bring your companies, you can do manufacturing in Rwanda. You can't do manufacturing in no country where the power is not stable. You must have cheap, stable energy. And so Paul Kagame was over in Charlotte, letting the Zungu know, yes, we've got cheap, reliable energy in Rwanda. So Robert Mugabe was supposed to have been built that shit when he was 30 years in power. It's unacceptable. We got to call out things are unacceptable. You won't have nobody get no power outages, no damn Rwanda. Tanzania, very rare. Tanzania is building a big old power station themselves. They're building a dam to make sure it gets even cheaper. Now, I know the Gambia has a lot of power outages because Rick and Cynthia always got that damn they always got their generator. The problem with that, the problem with Zimbabwe, it was a first world nation. When they got it from the white people, it was a first world nation. That was before Rubizai was even born. And you didn't have these power outages from the white people that control the Seattle, San Francisco, San Diego. That's what South Africa looks like. Oh my God, I can tell. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna say peace out to G-Man, peace to Mr. Power Brain, and much love, family. I'm out. Peace.